shoulder.
The David Bowie shoulders. I like my pointy ones though. Or do you like the other ones better, the metal ones? Do you like those ones better or these ones? Hold on. I kind of like the pointy ones. Those are the ones I have that are reinforced, and I have infused and Mundus. I'll put the. Which ones do you like better? Those ones?
I like those better.
Okay.
But those other ones are pretty cool too. I like them.
I'll leave them on.
Little, like, wings.
Well, since we got infused, reinforced, I don't need to have that reinforced piece on. I kind of like these ones better too. I think they look better. I was just using the other ones for the armor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. The only thing I'm missing now is the other glyph that you have. Right. I gotta glyph that last piece of reinforced.
Build stuff out.
Okay. And then we'll go ahead and make these crit. So we're making stamina, weapon damage, and weapon crit. Try both ingredients.
I really wish they had like a history of like your transaction.
Only with that guild. Only with that guild. Yeah. Okay, so let's see.
Personal character, that would be nice.
Yes, that'd be cool. Let me see what it makes a difference here. Okay, so we got Thistle and Dragonthorn. Those are both the same ingredients. Just those two alone gives you the major brutality and your stamina recovery. And then if you add the last one, the Water High Glyph, that is the one that adds the crit. So let's see. With the High Sith, you get 20% weapon damage for 47.6, 2191 weapon crit for 47.6, and 7582 stamina immediately plus regen for 47.6. That's that one. Now if we take that out and put in Wormwood, 20% for 47.6 stamina, 21, it's exactly the same thing. Either ingredient at the end doesn't matter. It's the same thing. That's what I thought. There's no difference. I think it just depends on your region, maybe, where you're at.
Yeah, one might be easier to find, maybe.
One is probably easier to find in Upper Tamriel, and one might be easier to find in Lower Tamriel, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to use up the Water Hyacinth for... Actually, I should keep that and use the Wormwood because I have more of it. Okay. So, yeah, so either one of those recipes make the same thing.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay, here. Okay, so how much? We have 4 glyphs. And so what, about 300? I can't remember how much it was. Those 4 were...
42.
Yeah, so that's 170 right there. And then what about the waters? Here, I'll put 200 in for that. That was 170 right there, basically. And then the waters.
Water.
Yes. How much was that stuff? About 100. That was 65 or 70, right?
No.
Yeah, 35. That's 55. Remember, 35 and 20. What about the other parts? Do you have the other pieces? We'll just do it all at one time. Yes. So I'll just give you another 100. That'll be way more. No, because we didn't need the third ingredient. Remember? No, wait a minute. No, we need a dragon. Did you get Dragonthorn or no?
Yeah, it's in there, isn't it?
No, Mountain Flower you put in there.
Isn't it? I've got Dragonthorn. Maybe it's too late.
What?
Maybe it didn't travel? Maybe it didn't travel with me?
That's okay. Here. I got enough to start making these. Let's see what we can make. I got plenty. So I got 461 tears. So that's enough to make almost 2,000 potions. And I got 293 Sithsol. No. Okay, and then we got Dragon Thorn. I got plenty of this stuff, actually. I'm going to use up these hyacinths. Okay, so this is what we're making. The Essence of Weapon Power. Grants major brutality, increases your weapon damage by 20% for 47.6 seconds. Grants you major savagery, which gives you 2191 weapon crit for 47.6. And restores 7582 stamina immediately and gives you stamina recovery by 20% for 47. So basically you have 47.5 seconds of all this. Plus your potion boost for having alchemy. Well, this will probably make it close to a minute, I'm guessing. Well, once you pop one, you'll be able to look at your character sheet and see what it looks like. So this is the one you wanted, right? You want it with stamina. Stamina damage crit. Okay. Make a bunch of these. How many of them should we make? We're making 4 at a time anyways.
Making like
200? No. That don't last long. I went through more than 100 of those potions goofing around in Imperial City for a couple days of the health, stamina, Magicka recovery. I used more than 100 of them, just using them one after another, trying to keep my stuff up in combat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to use up the water hyacinth, and then I switch over to the wormwood. We got enough of these to make a couple thousand. So what I'll do is I'll just make up to 200 stack. I want to see what it does with the recovery. I need to go back and make up the triple potions too, the health, stamina, Magicka. I like those ones. Those are good for being in Imperial City. Getting all 3 things boosted at the same time, plus the regen. It was making my regen go from 2,060 something to 2,300. It was making it go up like 300 on magic regen. Because I looked at it to see what it would do. You can look at your stamina regen and see before and after, and look at your crit and your weapon damage actually when you take one of these.
Can you also make, maybe like, can you make me like 25 ones with like health instead of stamina? Just to see, like I just want to see how it works out. Like I don't think I'll use it as much.
Well,
Like,
we gotta look at that chart. Does it have the health on there? Do we have the other ingredient? Here, let's see. It's right on that same chart. Restores health. Wait a minute. No, it's not on that one. This is health, stamina, weapon crit. Let me take a look. Let me look up the chart. That one has a different one. That one has health, stamina, and crit.
Okay.
So let me go back to. No, they have health, damage. I just don't have them on that chart.
Wait, I'll look it up real quick.
It's on this one chart. Is really good. This first one I have. It's from the Tamriel Foundry one, I think. No, that's not it. It's the one that I had pulled up, but I can't remember the name of the link. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here in a minute. That's 220 of those potions of stamina and damage and crit. Let's see. ESO Alchemy. 3 Regent. The one was really, really good. I thought it was Tamriel Journal, but it's not pulling up that page. Here it is. Yep, it's the Tamriel Journal one. Okay, so you want health. Maybe there isn't.
is too good to be...
No, it's health. It's health, stamina, crit. The one that's on that other chart.
Okay.
Yeah. See, it's stamina, weapon damage, movement speed, stamina, weapon damage, weapon crit, like what you're using, which is already OP as it is. Or you do health, stamina, weapon, crit.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think just leaving it the way it is.
I think you're making them one of the more OP potions that are already out there.
Yeah.
The movement speed one might be just good too, but I still go with this one, crit and damage together. If you're going to use the health potion, I think I would just go with the health, stamina. Well, actually, for you, the health, stamina, crit would probably be pretty good.
Yeah, making a small batch just to try them out.
Okay. Let's see, what is the ingredients again? What's the last ingredient? It's one that's different. Let me look.
Last ingredient is...
Columbine. Actually, mountain flower. I can do the bottom one, the dragonthorn, mountain flower, water hyacinth. Okay, hold on. Let's change that. So we got Loken's Tears. It's a little bit different, but you got dragonthorn. There might be a bunch of columbine in the bank. I'll just make a small batch right now since I got this stuff. Dragonthorn, mountain flower, water hyacinth. Damn it, I just ran out. This is the last water hyacinth I have. I was using them up for the other potions. I could have used a wormwood instead if I'd have known that's what you wanted to do. I just made 4 of them.
Oh, that's fine.
Here.
I can try them out. Actually, that's actually good.
Here, let's see. Let's see what the other one does. Oh, wait, let me stack these real quick. Because I don't know. There we go. Let's try that. Okay. Do you still have the trade?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what we have is weapon power. That's this one. Those are the and then here's another bundle. Wait, is that the right one? Yeah. So you got essence of weapon power, essence of weapon power, essence of weapon power. It's 240. Okay. Essence of weapon crit. That's it. The Ravage Health is the one I was... Oh, no, I'm sorry. The one I was using was Essence of Health, when it does health, magic, and stamina. But I don't have any more of them. I mean, I have 89 of them. I have to make some more of them. Okay. Just put one of your... Well, you gotta
also
stack...
take the weapon of the Columbine out of the bank, too. That stuff is really hard to find.
Yes. I don't think he's using them for anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the ones that we need, though. So let's see if I do the spell one. You gotta look at your before and after screen now and see. You have to take the potion, and you gotta look at it before you take the potion and see what your weapon crit and damage is in your regen. And then take the potion, look at it again real quick, just to see what the difference is.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
My weapon damage is at 2511. My weapon crit is at 39.2.
And what about stamina regen?
Stamina regen is 11. D3.
Okay. So let's see. Take it and then switch. I'm gonna write it down so we can see the difference. You gotta pop it and then hurry up and look at it. Give me the numbers and I'll write them down.
Okay, weapon damage 29, D9, weapon crit 49, 0.2. Stamina recovery, 1350.
Okay. No. Just stay on that screen and you'll be able to see it.
Okay.
You said the weapon damage was $29.99?
29.59.
59, okay. You're going to see it switch. Let's see how much difference that one potion made when it wears off. It's got damn near a minute on it, too. That's what's nice about it. Okay, let's see. Feet.
Okay, so I just went down, I believe.
Okay, what's the new numbers? You'll see it. You can watch them all go right back down. Let me write it down. I want to see what the new and old. Go ahead, give me the damage.
Okay. Damage is 2511.
Okay. Crit.
39.2.
Regen.
Is 1163.
60. Okay, so we went with just that potion. You went up 448 damage base. You went up 10% crit, and your stamina recovery went up 187. That's insane amount of boost. That's more than good. You can't even get that kind of a perk. All that's like another piece of jewelry glyph for stamina recovery. The 10% weapon crit and 440 damage base. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of crit. And your recovery. That's really, really good. Okay, so what are we going to try to do now? I'm going to go pull some of the alchemy stuff out and move it over, I guess.
Maybe I bought the mountain flower instead. I think they were right next to each other. It.
If you grab it, just grab everything out of there and I'll take it and then we'll sort through it. You can stack it and give it to me. How about that? And I'll just put all the alchemy stuff in my bank for now.
Okay.
Just leave the other waters alone. I don't want the other waters.
Yeah.
Those lower waters are just going to take up space. You can actually sell some of those VR10 waters. Okay, so what was that one for the health? The ones I'm using. So if you do health... So you got Restore Magicka, Spell Crit, and become immune to knockback and disabling. Magicka Spell Damage, Stealth Detection. Corn for Our Lady Smock Wormwood. That might actually be pretty good too. I like the health ones. I need the health.
Okay. Or 100 dragon.
5,000? That's cheap. For 100?
No, 25k.
Oh, for 100. That's roughly what? For 100, that's 250 apiece. It's 250 apiece. How much dragon thorn do I have right now? I pulled everything that we have. I'm holding it. You know, before I went and did that.
Yeah.
Let's see, materials. I'll tell you how much. Dragonthorn, we have 108. That's enough to make more than 400 potions right now. I think we're good for that for right now. We don't need to spend any more money. We have 233 thistle, 108 dragonthorn, and 185 wormwood. That's enough to make your potions all day long. And 465 water. I'm sorry, now we're down to 400 even on the water. There's enough. That's enough to make 1,600 potions worth of water right there. I think that's plenty for a while. The only thing we'll have to find is specialty ingredients if there's somebody who wants something different. Health Magicka knockback effects. Let's see, Bugless Columbine. Bugless Columbine Wormwood. See, some of these other ones, I still think I'd run just the health, stamina, magicka for the general ones that I use all the time. It's nice having all three regen at the same time, heal and regen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, we also got health Magicka spell crit. Or Magicka spell damage spell crit. I don't know, I'll have to look and see what we have to work with. Just pull everything out and stack it, and then I'll just trade it. And see what I have to work with. Alright. That one piece, those one shoulders dropped me down 300 on physical resistance. I went to 88.96, and I was at 91. Well, it's actually about 220 just for those one piece of shoulders. I do like these ones. Do look better though. I'm not gonna leave them on for now. They're still infused. It's not like they're not doing something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Reinforced infused divines. I just can't see myself giving up a whole bunch of stuff for 20 recovery right now because my recovery is already so good. I don't think I need any more recovery. You know what I mean? The recovery is already at 2044, and then when you take a potion, it makes it go up even more to like 2300. So having a divines that gives you 20 points and taking away a bunch of physical resistance is not worth it. You know what I mean? For me, it's not. But yeah, just yank everything alchemy, and then I'll stack it, and then I'll put it into the bank. I just want to see what other potions. I think I'm just going to stick with those health, stamina ones, magic, all three, because those ones are really, really handy. I get we can use the extra damage, but that's something that you're using, not me. Health, magic, stamina, yep. I think we hit, and there's 3 ways to make that, so there's like 3 different recipes for the exact same thing. I'm gonna keep this one. Yeah, I think you got one of the most OP potions that there are to do that much difference in damage and crit at the same time. And the regen, I mean, that's ridiculous. But these things are not cheap to make either, though. We just spent a ton of money to make these things, so. But it's, at least we're making 4 for the cost of 1, so I guess it's okay there.
Yeah.
Alright, so let me see. Did you yank everything out? Okay. So wait a minute, what did I mess up on? Take this out, put this in. So we put thistle, put your dragonthorn, and then you put your wormwood.
Can you travel back to you?
Oh, you travel all, yeah. Yeah, just travel back to me, it'll be easier over here. So this will make your potions. That's a freaking... Okay. It's good, I'd use them when you get about half stamina and then pop it. You know what I mean? When you're in combat, if you go to about half, it should give you just the right amount of boost. So you don't let it run all the way out. Like right when you need, or actually do like a couple big hits and then pop it, and then it should be really good.
Look here. If It's that fancy sword was in our camp. Hey, fancy man. Fallen on any swords lately? Look here. It's that fancy sword was in our camp. Hey, fancy man. Fallen on any swords lately? Saying we shouldn't help the Dunmer? Like a
I
Nord
understand
ever
you were
turned down a
instrumental
fight.
in crushing the Daggerfall army at Devon's watch.
Ready? Let's see what I can put together. Here's 16 more of those same potions. I just threw a few more of them together. Yeah, Columbine, and some of that stuff is hard to find. But that one,
Columbine is
that one black hand, you got more to trade, right? Or no? Go
I
ahead.
have more to trade.
I'll let you do the trades.
Hey, fancy man.
The black hand at Craglorn has 100 packs of the stuff for sale. If we ever need to get something specific
Yeah.
and make a lot of them.
Well done.
Okay. Now let's see if I can put my own potions together. Okay, let's see if I can make my own, the health, magic, stamina ones. Let's see, clear. So we got Loken's Tears, we have Bugless Columbine, first ingredient, either one of those. So we got 72 Bugless, 53 Columbine, so let's use that. Second ingredient is Columbine or Lady Smock. So we got 53 Columbine and 53 Lady Smock. So I guess I'll use Lady Smock. And then, wait a minute, that's not right. We gotta use Columbine. Can't use Lady Smock for that. That doesn't mix together. And then, so we got Bugless, Columbine, and then Mountain Flower, Dragon Thorn. Let's see, which one do we have more of? We've got 104 Dragon Thorn. In Mountain Flower, we have 58. So I guess I'm going to use Dragon Thorn. Let's see. This gives us the 8,369 health, plus 20% regen for 47.6. Then the 7582 Magicka, plus the regen for 47.6. And then 7582 stamina, plus the 20% regen for 47. So, I mean, these are as good as you can make these potions. Do you want a couple of these too, or no? I'm just going to make a few of these. Do you need any of these?
I still have a bunch of the ones
Okay.
you gave me before.
Because I burned through about 111 of them, I think, or something like that. I was using from being in Imperial City for a few days. They were messing around in there. Yeah. Because these ones I like to use, they just regen everything. I'll just use up some of this stuff. I could still make a bunch. Probably stop at about 100. Which don't take long at 4 at a time. That's the good thing about having that perk. Is there anything else that we need in here? I mean, these are really the only potions I'm using. Unless we're doing something specific where I need the magic regen and critical, spell critical or something.
Well, the only thing I would want more of is maybe the
Detection.
invisibility one. I have a bunch of them detection one, so...
Okay, I have detection ones too. I'm saving for when I actually fix it, where you can not just see them but kill them. They can't hurt you when they're invisible either, though. I noticed.
I saw that. They weren't really hurting you.
No, they were trying to. It worked both ways. Like, they couldn't hit you and you couldn't hit them, but you could at least see where they were at.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of like an impasse. I think when you put the potion on them, it makes them not be able to hurt you anymore. Being able to see them, it like takes away their perk. Whatever it did, it worked fine. I'd still like to be able to hurt them like you're supposed to be able to when you can see them. Okay, Dragon Thorn. Okay, so you want me to make a what now? Which one?
An invisibility one.
Invisibility with what?
I don't know.
Let's take a look. Invisibility. It just depends on which one you want.
Maybe with movement speed or something.
That one was pretty cool, I thought. Yeah. I thought that one was pretty cool. Okay, let's see. The movement speed one?
Yeah, is it too expensive to make?
I don't know. Let's find out. I don't know where it's at. Spell damage and crit, weapon damage and crit, utility. Where's that at? Increase movement speed and vanish. That's the one. A blue Blessed Thistle, we have that. Hold on, let me clear this out. The movement speed and vanish one is... We have tons of Blessed Thistle, so that's not a problem. Now we have blue Entaloma. There's only one ingredient for this. We have 37 of those. And then we need Nemera's Rot. That was the one I think we couldn't find. I don't think we had that. Actually, I have 39 of them now. So we can make a bunch. Vanish for 15.7 seconds, and you have movement speed by 40% for 47.6. These are kind of fun. I'm going to make some. Yeah, but we only have enough to make about 120 of them.
Okay.
They're kind of fun, though. I'm going to try one. Let's try one when we get done here. I'm going to make a stack of... I'll use up about...
50?
Huh?
Take 50 and then consider it 25, 25.
No, I only want like a couple. I will never use these.
Okay, then yeah. I only really use them once in a while, so yeah, just like...
It is fun, though.
25, and then...
I made 52. Here. I just want to try one again. Let's see. Where you at? Consumables. Essence and Invisibility. Let's see. We need to split stack. I just want to take like 2 of them just to play with. Actually, I'll take 5.
Yeah. In case, like...
I'm not gonna... But you never have them on quick equip, so you never have time to use them anyways. I would never have those on quick equip. You know what I mean?
I know, but I mean, like...
I guess if you're running,
like,
the only way I'd use it is if we had to run to Imperial City to make a set item or something, and we weren't planning on fighting, and you just quick equip them. That would be it. Here, let's try one. Let's see, consumables. I'm gonna quick equip it on something. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all equipped. That's good. I'll put it on. Essence of Invisibility. Let's try it and see. It doesn't only gives you it gives you the max 15.7, plus we get a little bit of a bonus for the potions. Let's try it and see what happens.
Alright.
You count 3, 2, 1, and then go. How about that? You do it.
Okay.
When you're ready.
1, 2, 3, go.
That's funny. Yeah, the movement speed is really good. As long as you don't sprint, it doesn't take you out of it.
You can actually still, like, run around if you, like...
This is awesome for
like,
just trying to
normal
get
run.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, let's try it again. You can't normal run, though. I don't think, can you? Or it'll take you out of it.
Yeah, I was like... Okay, watch. Hold on.
Ready? Do the same countdown.
Okay. Mine's not ready yet.
Oh, mine's not either. That's right, it's got a 45-second cooldown, so... It gives you enough time to get out of trouble, though. That's a long time to be invisible, actually.
Yeah. It's a good way to get out of, like, Canada,
Yes,
I
out of
think.
trouble, definitely.
Right. I think it's ready.
Yes, it is.
1, 2, 3.
Ready, run.
You okay?
Oh, yeah, it takes you out of it, see? It breaks you free if you run too long. If I sprint, maybe because I break stamina. I don't know what it is, but you see how I broke out of it?
Yeah. I was
You can't
just
sprint.
pushing my...
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't.
have
The
to
minute
just,
you
like-
touch sprint, you break it.
Yeah.
So
Like,
don't.
run like normal.
Yeah, but it still gives you
like,
40%
use your
more.
stamina.
No.
Yeah.
That's awesome, though. It definitely works. Let's
If
try it
you
again.
just, like,
Let me try one more.
move normally.
Actually, let me make a couple more while I'm in here, because I only have a couple left. It's actually kind of fun. It's the only one that does that, so... We'll have to keep our eye open for the Nermera's Rot and the Blue and Paloma, because we got plenty of the Blessed Thistle. Here, I just made up a couple more. Let's try it. Let's try it one more time. Actually, you know what I should do? Let me see if I can detect you while you're invisible. Hold on.
Okay.
Essence of, where's the essence of detection? Yes. So when you get ready to do it, go ahead, and I'm going to try to do the detection.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, now don't move. Wait. It still looks like you're the red the same way you were before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It didn't really change anything.
You can get pretty far with, like...
Yeah, you can go a long ways for like 20 seconds of invisibility and increased movement speed. That'll get you out a long ways if you just go in one direction and don't try to strafe around. The whole thing is, once you pick a direction, go. Don't turn around, because then you're gonna lose your distance. Yes, that's awesome. That's fun.
Well, I have to actually go take the trash out. It's really so
Okay, I gotta get off the treadmill anyways, but that was fun. I'll bring my PlayStation to work so we can goof around if you got time.
weird.
Okay?
Talk to you later.
Bye. You too.